Hi everyone, welcome to A Godly Home. I am going to cook a beef roast in the crock pot, and I thought I'd take you along for the process. I just put a little olive oil in this pan, and I am going to turn that on medium heat and then drop my roast right down in there. And I am going to brown that on both sides. And then I will show you what I do from there. This is going to be part of a series where I make one meal showing you how to cook the pot roast and then all the meals we get from it. In case you haven't seen the grocery haul that went with this roast, I paid $3.99 a pound for it. And it came to about $12. So I think it's about a 3-pound roast. And I'm just going to do this on both sides before that goes into the crock pot. And you do leave the strings on if it comes with the strings like that. Okay, now that it's browned all over, I've got it in here, and I am going to add 1 envelope of Lipton onion soup mix. This is the way my grandmother always made this. And it is so delicious. If you do not have the onion soup mix, just brown up an actual onion and put that in there. Or you could put minced onion and some beef bouillon in there if you don't have that. Then 1 can of cream soup. Any kind of cream soup is fine, whatever you have. Right over the top. This will make the most delicious gravy. Now back over here to this pan that I had browned that in. I'm going to add some water to that pan. Turn it on medium heat. I'm going to put the water right in this can and get the rest of that out. A full can. And I am just going to scrape all of this up off the bottom of the pan, all of those drippings, and then I'm going to pour that over that roast. I won't be able to show you me pouring it over the roast because my crock pot is in a place that it would be very awkward for me to try to do that with the camera and this heavy pan. But that is what I'm going to do. Okay, that's good. Okay, there it is with that poured over the top, and this is going to go on high for 6 hours. Now, once in a while, depending on the size of them, you will get one that will be very tough, and you'll need to cook it overnight. So what I like to do is get this started very early in the day, so that if it needs extra time, it has it before supper. But if you get it started later in the day, you're going to want to check that 1 or 2 hours before it's going to be done and see how that's coming. And if it's super, super tough, just go ahead, turn it on low, cook it overnight, and fix something else easy for supper and serve that the next day, because they can sometimes be very, very tough, and you want this to be so tender that you can just flake it apart with a fork. There it is after 6 hours. It's fork tender, and we're not ready to eat yet. we're going to watch a little movie or something. So I'm going to go ahead and peel my potatoes and put my potatoes and carrots right on top there. Let that go for another couple hours. It will just be more tender than ever. I love them cooked in with the meat like that anyways. I'm going to do some extra potatoes because we can have them for hash. If I'm going to peel, I might as well peel some extras. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get some of these carrots peeled and in there. Okay, I'm trying to think. I want to save a carrot for coleslaw, and I've got a few baby carrots in there for... Okay, I only need to save one carrot. This is awkward, the way I'm having to stand with the camera here. Bear with me. I had to silence the video at this point because my husband was talking to me about some stuff, but I did get the carrots cut up, and then I just added enough water to cover the top because that water will come to a boil in there on high and get those vegetables done in 2 hours. I'm just going to separate it out, putting the potatoes on one plate, the carrots on another, and the roast on another, and then I'll be back to thicken the gravy. I'm going to thicken this gravy up with just a little cornstarch and water. If you've never done this before, you just want to add enough water to get that dissolved. This will make a gravy without lumps. I still have my crock pot on high here. Okay, and that's thickening right up because that's nice and hot. I accidentally left a carrot in there. Okay, I'll show you what I got on the table and then our plates when they're done. Okay, that is the meat after I took the strings off and shredded it up. There's a lot of meat there. I even took a little bit out for Sloopy, the pieces that had some fat and stuff on it. There's the plate of carrots. Okay. And then a plate of potatoes. And those potatoes cooked in with the meat like that are so delicious. And there'll be extra potatoes and extra meat for other meals. And I'm going to get Corey's plate fixed and then I'll show you his plate. There is Corey's plate all fixed, and this is so good. It is one of my favorite meals. It does take a little effort day one, but then when you have all of those leftovers to use towards other meals, it makes the rest of the meals easy throughout the week. Continue to keep watch because I will be putting out the other videos in this series soon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.